Says restroom. Tricky, right? Because you're not doing a lot of resting in there. It's a one-seater, so keep it moving. Okay, so this show is amazingly special. Not only do we have 4 acts tonight, wow, yeah, but it's a national show because we have someone who's not from Rhode Island. So nationally accredited show. I know. So, okay, so first off, I want to plug our headliners, which is Nice Things. Not only are they nice, they're actually all humans, which is deceptive based on the title. We've given them the feedback, they won't listen. So Nice Things are headliners. We also have our third act of the night, which is Holiday Helpers. You help them out by writing little questions on there. So all your questions are going to get answered as part of that set. Then we have our second act of the night, which is Olson, who's coming all the way from Chicago. Yes. Which, why the extra wind? Wasn't a great joke. But listen, I did it anyways. I delivered it anyways. I thought of it in the car, and I was like, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it, and I'm going to do it. And it worked out pretty well. Okay. So, and our opening act, and the reason I'm on stage right now before you is this group. I'm so obsessed with them. I have been watching their improv for the last 8 out of 9 weeks. Granted, I was their level 1 teacher, so I was getting paid to do so, but I became obsessed with them, I fell in love with them, and you will too. Please welcome, for their first time ever, Lanky Lumberjacks!
We gotta get out of here before someone's gonna see all this money floating away.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the humanity, the emotion. I mean, in this economy.
In this economy.
Oh my God. What was your favorite scene?
Donovan, I believe it was when they all got together and robbed the bank. But they did it with bread bags.
Yeah, just that sense that enough was not enough.
Never.
Let's see the clip. Let's show the audience the clip.
whole lot of weed up in here. Get on the floor. Get on the floor. Don't you move, don't you move, don't you move. I'm about to toast it up in here. I'm really about to toast it up in here. Yeah, you.
We gotta get them to toast the bread.
Yeah.
We can't take it without toast.
Without the toast.
We gotta get the toast.
Okay, you got the
get the
toast.
toast. Yeah,
Okay, all right, okay, cool.
The coordination, the teamwork, the passion.
Toast.
Yeah, toast and you know, I think that the climax of the movie, when they sort of all come together and spend that money in the way that makes them all happy, that just, it touched my heart. What a great ending. Should we play that clip for the audience?
The bread truck.
Oh my God. Let's see it. Let's see it. Roll clip. Roll it.
I would like one loaf of bread. I can definitely get you. Do you have a particular one you prefer?
The toastiest one that you have.
Pumpernickel?
Yes, you're speaking my language.
One moment.
Have you heard about the lemon poppy seed? Oh, yes. I have heard about it. Very good. Yes.
Oh my God. The sheer hell of the smell.
Not the lemon poppy seed.
Amazing. She can't say enough if you practice.
This next game is called Say It Again, and we need a location. Let's go. Take all these boxes, I'll sort it out. There's more boxes for you. Thank you. Man, I can't believe all these boxes full of all these stuffed animals. All these boxes full of all these leaves.
All these boxes full of all these boxes. There's nothing in these boxes.
They definitely felt a little light. And
Yeah,
kind of crunchy.
I don't even know what we're doing here. We're just stacking no boxes. There's nothing in these boxes. There's nothing in these crates. There's nothing in these China dolls. It's only one.
Yeah, definitely. But you know, these China dolls. This one China doll, anyway, is very important to get where it needs to go. It's not really that important at all. It's broken.
Oh.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah, I see that. I see the. It doesn't really look like a doll. It looks more like a toad, kind of. Like a fish. I don't know. It looks like a regular baby. It looks like a whole baby.
All right, good evening, everyone. We are about to play Add-On Take On. And is it add-on take on? Take off. Add-on take off. I just need you to shout me out a household chore.
Doing the dishes.
Doing the dishes. Okay. All right. Oh man. Ooh. Hey, what's up?
You sure we're ready for this mission out in space, man? I'm not sure. What
Space.
you'd really like.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I feel kind of comfortable. I got people in Mars.
I know, we're gonna make sure this equipment is like sealed up, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna cut your hair for your trip.
There you go.
Shit, sorry. Alright, so you need all the models to line up over here, please, and I need you. That's right, I need your best poses. I need your vogue poses.
date tonight.
Well, what are you gonna do about it?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't want.
Should have went with the Johnny Depp.
I gotta go, bye.
Yeah, so I'm thinking Saturdays for me, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't know, I can't stand all the red, you know? It's just too much. I'm out, man.
Oh, well. Got a messed up haircut, but these dishes are clean.
Okay, so our next game is called Lines. There we go. All we from you guys is a relationship.
Coach and player.
Coach and player. Okay.
I don't know, Sarge. I think you're going a little too easy on the boys.
I think so too. I think we really need to get in there and give them a little extra grease.
Big game is coming up, man. And, I don't know if we're ready. You know, as a captain, I just think I gotta tell him. Make me a bagel, please.
Pickles, you know, they're the type that you have no power, no.
As team captain?
As team captain, you don't
Sarge.
have the power.
But some people wait a lifetime for a moment like this.
You do, and that's why it's important.
I'm waiting forever for these sandwiches, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Every time I come here, it's like it takes about 2 or 3 days to get food. Yeah.
Oh,
57? I guess you can't always get what you want. Hey, abracadabra. That's the I love walking my dog in this park, but some people just don't respect the park. Trash everywhere and the grass cutters on the path. Since I went skydiving with Fifi, with our ears. Well, I know that you were on the run from Johnny Law, and it ain't no trip to Cleveland. That's the truth. That's the episode. More like a trip to Alaska. I mean, you know, being on the run with a chihuahua is not good. Especially since the Taco Bell was for you get mob. You know, and it's all like, it's like applesauce and mustard.
What a combo.
exactly.
That's our show, folks.
Can you believe that was their first showcase? It's hard to believe. It was so good. If you're interested in seeing them again, they are back here tomorrow night at 7 p.m. for their second showcase ever. You can do that too. And if you're interested in taking a class, there's classes on the website. You too can do that one day and be just as adorable and funny as they were. Just chill. We're just gonna put the curtain back up. We'll just chill. No one saw it. Everyone done. Talk amongst yourselves. Everyone's fine. We're back for the show. Okay, so we're gonna keep the show rolling. I didn't get distracted. No one saw it. We're gonna edit that from the live stream. Let's bring up our next act, everybody, all the way from Chicago, Rin Olson!
Really exciting. It's kind of a lie that I'm from Chicago. I've been there now for 5 or 6 years, but I come from here, and I come out of Pig, which is why they were gracious enough to invite me back. Thank you. Yeah, so I'm going to do something wildly different than improv. I'm going to do some character pieces for you. favorite secondary erogenous subject? Okay, that's anything that you interact with during foreplay. That's a lot of blank faces. Okay. How many of you engage in foreplay? My God, what are you just throwing it in dry? Okay. Ladies, how many of you are having at least one orgasm during sex? No, you would know for sure. Okay. Okay, let's take a look at the syllabus. Week 6, bondage for fun and fitness. Cross it out. We won't have time. All right, we're going to start at the very beginning. Touch and sensual massage. Everyone partner up. That's the first one. Okay, here she comes, Assistant Manager Barbara and Officer Trevor Dalton. Oh, he's walking in here with a badge, like he didn't used to sell me his brother's Adderall out of the Dairy Queen. Oh, I live here now. I live in this Target now. You can't touch me. I can't go out there. I can't make it on my own. I got my head stuck in the microwave trying to make a box of Totinos. And emergency services had to come and whack me out like human ketchup. And when it gets hot outside, I still smell like pepperoni. Y'all said that corporations are people. So this Target is my mother now. Okay? Yes, the bed in the display is her room, and you can't touch me. Wait, Texas, Jesus, you can't bring me out. I'm ready to go. Never be ready. Hey, don't you come back here, Barbara, unless you're going through the grocery. Bring me back a bottle of Pinot, because baby needs your juice. Mr. Speaker, frankly, I don't think we're going to get much legislation passed today. This house has wasted a lot of my time, so I think it's only fair that I waste some of yours. Benjamin Franklin once said, instead of questioning the darkness, light a candle. And never before has that been more true. Except now we use light bulbs. And for some reason we're mad because we can't buy those shitty light bulbs anymore. Anyway, the point is, House of the Dragon is too dark, and I cannot get any of my interns to come over and fix the television. Now, somewhere in this room is Indiana Representative Larry Bouchon, who will not return my phone calls. And we have a whitewater rafting trip this weekend. Larry, that is a non-refundable deposit. Listen, I know that you don't believe in climate change, and I don't think you should take a gun on an inflatable boat, but that doesn't mean that we can't enjoy the beauty and majesty of the rapids and the great outdoors. That's bipartisanship. Now I'd like to do a little light prop work. This is a whoopee cushion. If I blow it up, and then I sit on it, it makes fart sounds. Therefore, it sometimes makes fart sounds.
understand what the big deal is. I mean, in my day, the casting couch was obligatory. A little giggle, a little jiggle. You do what you have to do, and you book the role. I mean, me too. Okay, me too, but I still have 2 arms and 2 legs and 2 of what used to be the most fabulous tits in Hollywood. You know, the real shame is doling out a 4-minute blowjob in the back of Studio Lot B, only to be handed the lead role opposite Pago, the chimpanzee, in the 1952 classic Chimply Marvelous. That monkey was an asshole. The first day on set, Pago came up to me and he reached up my skirt and he pinched my inner thigh so hard I screamed. And all of the crew laughed, and his handler Monty said it was because Pago could smell that I was a woman. Well, the next time he reached up my skirt, I slapped him hard in the mouth, and suddenly I was a monster. They took him off, and I knew I made an enemy that day. For weeks, it was a nightmare. He would come in and urinate on my morning reruns. He ate 3 dozen perfect sunset pink bottoms roses sent to me by Kirk Douglas, and then threw them over my shoes. One day, he came into my dressing room, massively furious, and I said, please, I'm a professional. I'll continue to be a professional, but we can be friends. That'd be nice, wouldn't that be better? He threw a handful of feces at me. I called Kirk, and Kirk says, if someone throws shit at you, they throw it right back at you. I was on an all-liquid diet of vodka and orange juice. I could not have thrown shit if I wanted. Which I don't. I'm a lady. So, things continued. He went off with the men to smoke cigars and drink whiskey, and I scrubbed myself red, trying to get rid of the zoo stink. Our last day, we filmed Pago's death scene. Oh, and I cried. Real tears. And the crew gave me a standing ovation because I am a goddamn professional. Dina Rougelette, goddess of the golden era of stage and screen. And then in 1958, I get a phone call. His handler, Monty, was getting ready for Pago to retire. He was going to sell him to a petting zoo in Florida where he would lay on a rock and sun himself in his later years. And I made a better offer. And I ate that fucking because revenge is a dish best served at a dinner party with all of your most trusted and glamorous friends. I also wore his brooch, his hand as a brooch, until the 80s when Peter got on my case. Ladies, if anyone disrespects you, if anyone makes you feel less than, don't say anything. Unless it's over dessert. Thank you.
So if you two go to Chicago for a number of years and come back, we might give you some stage time. So just keep that in mind, on your travels. It's part of it. So our next group are some
Now it's got great flow. You want to have great flow. So, oh. Thank you, lady.
Oh, you're welcome.
Well, hello, everyone. I'm Hal Helper, and this is my wonderful wife, Sharon, and we help people because we're just smarter than everybody else. So,
And we love to help.
we love to help because it's a wonderful way to show how much better you are than other people. But we can't do it alone. We've got 3 wonderful friends who are coming out. Wonderful friends, could you come out? Oh, yes. Now it's time for the show.
Okay.
So everybody listen. Is everybody listening? Can you listen? Yes. All right. So now we've got this little mailbox. And everybody followed directions really well and put their questions in this mailbox. It doesn't always happen.
You sound a little condescending, dear.
It's called smart, honey. So I'm going to read some questions because everybody needs to be informed. What do you say to people who don't believe in the 4th of July founding theory? Oh, founding fathers theory. Is that? I have never heard of the founding fathers theory. Can anybody explain about that? Excuse me.
And under.
We're in the middle of a show.
I'm sorry, Deb.
Now, my dear, for some reason, something about firework, but I am not prolific at Espanol.
Oh, I've been taking classes. I can
Oh,
do it.
you try.
¿Qué hago si me cae una chispa de fireworks in my eye?
Well, that's very helpful, but what does it mean?
What do I do if a spark falls in my eye?
Ah,
Very easy, alcohol.
do you drink it or
No,
do
you pour it.
Oh,
In
all
your
right.
eye.
Right.
Neither one of those sounds
Oh,
like
right.
great.
You just, yeah,
Exactly.
any kind of alcohol.
Any
actually.
kind.
Tequila
We're
works
going
for
to try some more questions. Describe the perfect way to make a s'more. How would you make a s'more?
2 graham crackers.
Sounds like a very simple s'more. All right.
He's such a
Fireworks
gourmet.
He is. Fireworks make me feel amorous, but my lover finds them scary.
Oh, Alexander
What?
Hamilton again?
No, Fernando.
Oh, Fernando.
Fernando.
Fernando the pool boy.
Oh, did you forget? Did you remember to leave him some fresh water?
Now, here's a quandary. Fernando is our pool boy, and all the winter holidays, Sharon has been off
Doing research.
with Fernando. Now that we actually need a pool boy, Sharon's here.
What if we get a pool one day?
Oh, putting the work in. Let's see what goes. How can I get my brother-in-law to stop being a selfish, condescending jerk? Get a divorce and get the hell out of that family.
about your harness, but that will give you some looks once in a while.
It's not harness, it's sluttery.
Ixnay, I'm not slutty, nay.
How about how sluttery broke my heart?
I think.
You knew what you were getting into.
Yankee Doodle Dandy.
Here's one that I can really. Why do I cry so much during air supply? I'm all out of love. I'm so lost without you. I think we're gonna put too much of a pause on the show.
They have the voices of angels.
All right.
And his eyes are so damn depressing.
Okay. Badminton shows are all with me. Always end in violence. Is that normal? Yes.
Yes.
I throw those burn.
Shut up, Horace.
Shut up. Watch your mouth. Now.
Did someone say?
You know I did.
All right. It's now time for a word from our sponsor. So what's a word?
Crayon.
What is it?
Crayon.
Crayon.
Yeah.
Crayon. Somebody one of our marvelous cast will do a commercial. 2 of them, or 3. How many want to do one?
Mom, these crayons taste awful.
Let me see your crayons.
They're terrible.
I told you, Mom.
Kids, you forgot your graham crackers. And then you walked right into the perfect s'more.
Don't try this at home.
And I walk them around in circles, and people look at the beauty of the horse, and when I turn, they get a little peek of me too.
So why is that interesting?
Have you seen my backside?
Too often. All right. Good job. Thank you. Now this is my daughter. She is an expert on something. What is she an expert on?
Chocolate.
Chocolate. What is your favorite sort of chocolate?
Tall.
I told you. I asked you a tiff.
Bearded.
Tattoos.
I mean lint.
That sounds interesting. Now, what is this gentleman's expertise?
Philately.
What is it?
Philately. Stamp collecting.
Stamp collecting. And what is your name, sir?
I'm Trevor.
Yep. Stamp. Yep. Stamp collecting. So what? So So what is the deal with why do people collect stamps?
You gotta mail something, right?
Have people been collecting stamps for a long time?
Yep.
And why do they call it philately? Philately? Philately.
It's news to me, I'm sorry.
I just called it stamp collector. And she questions for any one of these people that you would like to ask, any of our experts?
I've got a question for Helena.
Yes, Tiffy.
It's Tiffy.
Oh, she gets real mad when you do that.
You could call me Sniffany though.
How could you?
Oh, I'm sorry, did I let that secret out? But at least
Hey. There's no fraternizing on
Okay.
everyone. What a wonderful afternoon, evening, sort of time this is. I think it's time to.
For the people at home, just so we can explain, they had a thing.
I don't think that's a big surprise.
I
Buttercup.
just wanted to make sure.
And Trevor spread it around everywhere.
All those stamps came in handy. I don't know that we can add any more wonder to this wonderful show, except I'm going to talk to all of you after this one. Anyway, so I think it's time to say goodnight. And so, but remember, there are no stupid questions, only stupid people. and it's time to say goodbye, but also remember that if you can do it, anybody can.
To get started, we're going to need a word for our monologist, but before we get that, I'm going to bring up our guest monologist, Jared. So if I could just get from anybody in the audience, just any word.
Samurai.
Samurai?
Yes.
Okay, not right.
Samurai. Oh, good. I thought everybody applauded like any of you knew who I am. That was nice. So samurai. Samurai makes me think of Japan, and I've lived in Okinawa when I was in the military for way too long, and I was stationed over there. And I'm not just saying that for the applause of this gentleman right here. Just trying to think of a story because I was doing a lot of drinking when I was over there, so not super duper appropriate for the audience. So we're going to talk about a few things. So I was in the Marines over there, and Okinawa, in that part of the world, hurricanes are called typhoons. We're all learning something today. And when they would come through, it's a small island, so they'd really lock everything down. And for us, when you're young and you're in the military and you're not too smart, that was a chance to kind of get away from having all of the people who have a lot of rank over you yelling at you. And in the Marines, they do a lot of yelling at you. So in those times, it would be a typhoon, so they would lock you down in the barracks. In barracks, you just think of like a dorm. It's basically that, a couple people to a room, that kind of world. And a typhoon would come down. And leading up to it, what you would see is on the base, they had a package store, or what they call the military class 6. And you would just see lines of young men and women with cases of beer and alcohol, carrying them to the barracks with them because for like 2 days, nobody was going to be yelling at us, so we could do whatever we wanted. And so the typhoon would hit, everything would be locked down, and it would immediately just start being stereos with coming back the drinking sticks. And that's the last moment where it's safe and after that, we would try really, really dumb things. Sometimes people get good because they go to the roof. They're about to get that building at the 4-story buildings. And we had nachos. So, there's a few times where people, yeah, this is absolutely the truth, try to find ways to jump off the buildings. I know he died, but we did have some people get really, really hurt doing that. And the way the drainage worked there, because it's a tropical environment. And if you're not on the beach, you go into jungle very quickly. So obviously when it starts raining on a small island, the water rises really rapidly and it goes. And the drainage over there, it's these cement or concrete, I still don't know the difference between those two things, troughs that would be going down to the water. But what they would do is they had all of these rocks that were kind of in it. I don't know how to describe it very well, but I'm going to try. So just imagine the V of a large trough. If I'm standing in it, it's about as high as that, about waist high. And then all these big rocks kind of standing out from the side. I think that they were there to prevent us from doing what we would end up doing anyways, is we would take, it was called a, it's kind of like a bed mat that we would use. Like when you go out, if you're sleeping on a rock, it's about this thick, about a human height long and wide, and they are made to make it a little easier to sleep, but we would use those to make a water slide farm in those troughs. During these typhoons, and we shouldn't even been outside during these times, because the wind is going really hard, you've got the parts of palm trees flying everywhere, local creatures flying around at you, and I haven't told the story out loud in a long time, it's reminded me how dumb we would be just water sliding down these, treating it like a toboggan with all of those rocks. And everybody gets to the bottom, and you are a mess. You're just like cuts and bumps and bruises all over your body. You're in terrible pain, but it's a very like macho, toxic masculinity type environment. So nobody's ever going to go to medical for it. Nobody's even going to complain that it hurts. And you just see people like bleeding all over, insisting that they're not hurt at all. So when I talk about not going to medical for it, the medical community brings that from the Navy. You've heard that expression before. They lived in the barracks with us too, and they would be drunk anyways with us, out doing these water slide parks and just all of these dumb things that we would do during typhoons in the barracks. And after it was all over, we would get yelled at so much. And it would be like 2 weeks straight that just handled the thought of the government down on you. And that's it. Really, really big Marines. And that was that's the thing. They were parachute camps and really, really hurt. I just can't move at all. That's just so much talking about my feelings.
My feelings are dead. My body feels like shit.
Yeah, I agree. My feelings have not had a pulse in years. It's just my physical. It's just my knees, my ankles, my toes,
My metatarsals, my hip bone, my
finger bones,
nip bone.
I mean, I can't even think of the equivalent of like emotionally, like what would be as painful as like your nip bones.
Ever had a broken heart?
Yeah, it's not too bad.
You took my pudding cups!
Jeez.
It's really good to let that out.
It's not good for you to eat that shit. Make you feel worse.
Does wonders for your nip bones. Or so says the really masculine commercial.
Maybe you just gotta let it out.
Yeah. We can be supportive to you
Good screech.
for the stupid thing that you're talking about.
Yeah, we all have our stupid hobbies,
I know,
right?
it's, you know, we support you in your stupidity.
I like popsicles.
I like ginger snaps with jelly.
Some people like to express their emotions fully.
I like juggling eggs.
He does. Have you seen him juggle eggs before?
No.
Doesn't drop a single one. None of them are smashed.
Doesn't have to do that.
Doesn't feel so good, does it? Now you're really
Typhoons are coming!
Oh, damn it.
Damn it! Damn it, this is our time! This is our time. We're not gonna get yelled at for like 2 days! This is a damn it situation. This is a hell yeah situation!
Okay, I see the positives in this. So no going out there.
No, we're going out there! What? We're going out there and we're gonna do stupid shit. It's special. Special situation. The fire food! It's better than that! You understand that! This is too much trouble.
Do you have the
spatula?
Pronounce this, yeah, the
That kind of spatula?
The spray food, this thing. What's this?
Jesus Christ, give me that!
Yeah, you
Fine, I got it! I got a fan! Yes!
That's good. Wow. Yeah, up and down, up and down.
It's not my first fire!
You know, it's going out. The fire food is going out.
Just somebody hit up the packy!
The what?
The packy! It's a liquor store! It's another word for liquor store! Hit the packy! I need to get
Hi, Grandma! I'm trying this new yelling thing.
What?
It's so good to see you.
Oh, nice to see you too, honey.
What? You gotta yell with. I'm doing a lot of yelling. I don't hear it so good.
It's good to see you too, honey. What?
What?
Huh?
What?
What?
Gotta try the yelling thing.
Gotta smell the thing? What?
I mean, kinda. You gotta try the yelling thing. We're getting you ready for when you can't hear anymore.
Okay, you want a s'more?
Crackers, please.
I know you called me here to build you this house, saying it was a concrete thing. Well, this is a cement thing.
Yes. I thought, like, the price point is cement. Cement price point.
No, this is 100% concrete. See, 100% concrete. Why do you have our real estate agreement on your shirt?
thing at all. I mean, I know it's. Asphalt is not really a thing.
I have a shop with some like faux pine tar.
Faux pine tar. Is that faux with an X at the end? We're not gonna be very good at this. Yes. That's not real. I know that's not real. That's fake. Faux is fake. This is some
So what brings you in today?
Just checking out the pine.
Oh, so you see pine.
I do. Yeah, trees. See, actually, there's a pine tree right there.
It's a good looking pine.
Yeah.
It's a good looking pine. Now, do you smell the pine?
Not so much. I got a deviated septum.
Deviated septum.
I smell more like pine sol. Not
That's our pine guy. He's here for the pine test.
Oh, that makes sense. I thought it was hallucinating.
This is medical. This is medical. We don't really feel like
right
we-
here. Well, I'm glad you're so thorough and it's good examples for my treatment.
I mean, I'm gonna level with you. We lost a bet. This is actually not anything.
It's not anything. Well, it's obviously.
No, we're messing with you.
Not nothing. I mean,
Well,
I'm
that's-
here. I got nothing. I lost the bet. I'm still a person.
So you're
You don't lose bets.
He also gets his feelings hurt pretty easy.
Well, my feelings are hurt. Come on, you're messing with me. And what sort of a person are you?
I mean, I'm medical personnel that doesn't really care about your medical stuff.
Is my insurance covered? It pays for this crap?
What, you calling me crap? Oh, you do like a kid?
Dave, what you did?
Stop. I don't try. You try.
No, sorry, there's a little dust. That's dusty.
Wait, now all our feelings are hurt. Is everyone happy? Finally! Finally!
I always go first.
You always make me cry first. I'm not going first this time. I'm not going first this time. Not this time.
This is just laughable. I don't feel like
Laughter really is the best medicine.
Thanks for inviting me to the pool party, Jason.
You're my best friend.
Yeah.
Derek.
Yeah, there. Whoa.
Oh. Hey, Samantha. Hi, guys. Mark. Forgot I invited you.
Yeah, what's all this best friend talk? Well, we were just saying that, like, you guys are both really close friends.
Yeah.
It's his birthday, it's his pool party,
Oh,
so
it's your-
I wanted to gift him my friendship.
Yeah. A gift of friendship?
Yeah.
He's my friend this year. You were last year.
Yeah. Have you had that before? Have you been gifted that before? The gift of friendship? Yeah. Have you been gifted that before? Maybe. I have friends. Yeah. We're like really close actually, yeah. We've been Last February, my mom took him and his little sister Chuck E. Cheese.
Well, it was the best.
Yeah.
It was so great.
February? Yeah.
We shortest month. Says you.
Oh yeah.
No! Not just me.
Like, Miss Gregory told me that you failed the months test, so what do you know about months?
Yeah.
We serve each other.
We do. Yeah, thank you.
We just wanted to tell you, you were our kid last year.
What do you mean? We
Shoot that down, little Jenny Lou. I mean, how much was the figure? Jenny Lou. I got her agreement. Dude!
Yeah, it just happens to be right there. Guys, you deserve each other. Well, I
I'm not hurt. Come on, you look like you're hurt.
You're so impeded. You really should not be doing that. No.
Come on, you fell off the
Cliff, I know.
No, yeah.
You fell off the cliff, right off the cliff.
You can admit you're hurt. It's
Yeah, we can
okay.
go back.
No, not hurt.
We're not gonna judge you.
Not hurt.
We can go back.
I'm
not
not
too far from the car,
I
man.
thought my poncho would have lessened the blow. It's not a poncho. They're like this thin. They're like a millimeter thin. It's a millimeter of
Precaution.
Can I at least see, can I check out the area?
Yeah, you can check out where I'm not hurt.
I think I got some gauze pads.
Yeah,
These golf caps.
Yeah.
I'm a man. I don't need gauze.
There's no distinction between men and women between gods. So I'm gonna put this right against Eric.
Oh.
Fine. Oh, what was that pleasure?
That was pleasure. That was so amazing. Pleasure. Damn it. Oh.
Yeah, you're doing a lot of pleasure.
Pleasure. I love it. Oh.
You can admit. You're in it. It's okay.
No, I am in such pleasure. I'm going to die. I am. Oh.
I've been in pain before. I stubbed my toe last week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. Here.
I'm a
What?
guy. I've been in pain. You're a guy. You're okay. You're a bitch.
Here. It's some Bengay here.
Okay.
Oh, please.
Oh yeah.
That's long. That's good. Oh my God. Oh. That's so good.
I forgot to ask at the beginning, is this anyone's first time here at the Providence Improv Guild? Give yourselves an even bigger round of applause. If you want to after that here, it's a ton of fun. You can do it too. Check us out at improvpink.com. We got 2 level 1 classes coming up in July. You can be in them. You can have as much fun as us. Thank you all so much for coming out. Come and see us again on a Friday at 8 or a 7 or 9 on Saturday nights. Yeah, everyone get home safe. We'll see you again soon.